Hey folks, and welcome to the first supplementary video to my music theory series. I just want to go over a couple of terms. So I'm going to assume that you all know the names of the notes already, but you may not be familiar with the terminology regarding intervals. An interval is the space between any two notes, and the smallest interval is a half step. The half step is also known as the minor second. A major second is made of two half steps. Next we get the thirds. A minor third has 3 half steps, and a major third has 4 half steps. The fourth and the fifth are different because they can neither be major or minor. Because of this, they're commonly called the perfect intervals. The other two perfect intervals are a unison, which is just the same note, and the octave, which is just the same note but on a different place in the keyboard. The interval between a perfect fourth and a perfect fifth is called a tritone, and it has 6 half steps. This is a very dissonant interval and is also really unstable. The tritone is also sometimes referred to as the diabolus in musicum, or devil in music. The term refers to a musical treatise from the 14th century, and it explains why the tritone should be avoided at all costs. In the following centuries, the tritone became much more common, and no matter what anybody tells you, 14th century composers did not believe that the tritone had magical properties, or was evil, or could call the devil. It was just a term. Next, I want to talk about chords. A chord is any collection of 3 notes or more. The most standard chord is called the triad. A triad is made by stacking thirds, one on top of the other. The quality of those thirds determines the quality of the triad. The most common two are major triads and minor triads. A major triad is made with a major third on bottom and a minor third on top. In this case, C, E, G. A minor triad is made with a minor third on bottom and a major third on top. In this case, A, C, E. You'll notice that both of them create perfect fifths between the bottom note and the top note. The next most common triad is known as the diminished triad. That is a minor third with a minor third on top of it. In this case, B, D, F. You'll notice that the diminished triad has a tritone instead of a perfect fifth on the outside. The chord never sounds as if it wants to stick around. It always wants you to move on to a more stable chord. There are lots more kinds of chords to discover, but that's probably enough for now. Also, I left off describing sixths and sevenths. Go to the piano yourself and see if you can figure out which is a major sixth and which is a minor sixth. Do the same with sevenths. Thanks for watching.